Hi, I'm Jasper. I'm here at Underground, and I just got first at the shop tournament for the buy card. And I ran blue, green, yellow SAO today. So my level 0 lineup is I run 4 with the runner. He's the guy I want to look for at level 0. My first turn, I want to put like 1 or 2 of them down and just start swinging. If I mill a non-CX, I get to run with him, and that's basically a +1 for this deck. So you want to, I run this at 4 because you want to see at least 1 or 2 every game. Next card I have up, I have 4 of these bombers. They filter. So when you play them, you reveal top card if it's a character, you put it in your hand, and you discard a card. This is pretty good because SAO doesn't have a lot of ways to like filter when your deck is at a low count, and it's also a level 0 bomber, which is useful sometimes. I also play 2 of the clock bomb. This is more of a meta choice. This is mainly for Tulavru and Kantai that are running around a lot now. This is just to hit the Hibiki or whatever Tulavru has at level 0. Make sure they don't get their on reverse or on death effects off. I have 2 of the, these are just the pay 1, discard 1 search. This is good when I didn't get my level 1 game off properly. This can search, well, anything in the deck. So usually I'll clutch 1 in hand just in case I need to search something to either play my level 1 game or play my level 3 game. I play 3 of the Asuna for my back row. She is a 500 assist, and whenever you play a climax, you give something 1k. I'll explain why this is good later on when I touch on my level 1 game. I play 1 of the salvage brainstorm just because it's nice to have sometimes. You can use it to salvage Yukis that you milled early on in the game, or you can salvage your level 3s at a later game. But I also play 3 of the Search Brainstorm that gives 1k to the middle if it's a Yuki or an Asuna. Yeah. So I'll either sit on 1 of these 2 on the back row until I play the level 2 assist that I'll pull out later. So that's it for level 1. Level 0 I mean. Level 1 is, I play 4 of the Yuki. This is my climax combo that combos with the gold bar. So she's an assassin, so when you play her, she gets +X. She gets 500 for every character you have on the field, and whenever you attack with her with the climax combo in play, you pay 1, discard 1, and you search 2. So this gives you really good compression before your first refresh, and you can also use it to filter your hand, get the climaxes out, get the cards you don't really need, like the level 0s that aren't useful anymore, and grab your level 3s. So you start setting up for your level 3 game as early as level 1 because you usually keep a decent hand size, and you can usually afford to clutch 2 or 3 level 3s and still, attack with 3 characters every turn. So I play this Asuna with this. So usually this will be at about 6k or 6.5. With this in the back, that's about 7. And when I play the climax, it turns into 8 plus 1k is 9. So that's usually big enough to get over any level 1 they have. Like this will even get over 1/1s. I also play 2 assassins. I don't really have a reason to play this right now, but I just kind of put it there because it's filling in my level 1 space. This is also an assassin, but its base power is 5k, so this can, when you play it on a full field, it's 7.5, in the back row it's 8, with a climax 9, and you can pump it up to like 10 or 11, something like that. This is a beater with clock encore. She's just +500 for every other character you have. She is good when your opponent can't really consistently bring out their level 1s to beat your face in. You just slap them down. You can play the 2 backups, usually clutch 1 or 2 in your hand, and you just back it up when they try to get over it, and you can just sit on this until level 2, level 3. So that's it for the level 1 game. Level 2 I don't really play much. I play 1 of the 2-1 Asuna. The set doesn't have access to an anti-change counter, so I just play the 2-1. If they have a level 3 in the early out, I'll just slap it down and attack them. It attacks for 14k in a soul. The soul is really nice because most 2-1 snipers don't really have that soul now. But when you reverse it, it goes to stop. But that's not really a bad thing because then you can't encore it. I play this Leafa counter. This backup. This backup is really good because if you end your turn on like 2 or 3 cards in deck, but they're free, you can play it when they attack, the frontal attack. You reveal the top card. If it's a character you put in your hand, you discard 1. So you can use this to filter out gold bars in case you hit them. and you can also use them to filter out cards you don't really need while you still keep a good hand size up and you keep the cards you need in your hand, basically. I also played one of the 2-1 Sinon backup. I mean the back row. She's a 1k assist to your front row, and you can rest her to target an opponent's character, and that character cannot be backed up or countered. So this is really good against certain matchups. I don't play it in every matchup, but if there's a matchup where like Attack on Titan, they have their anti-Mobies. There's also like Tool of Ru that has Project Darkness. Kantai has Compass. So you can use this to not let your opponent get their counters or backups off. And it's just overall solid because I play one of the clock kick that I'll show you guys in a bit. So this is my level 3 lineup. I have 4 of the last shot that's really standard. She's like the best finisher that we have in SAO. One of the best finishers in English meta too. She's a climax combo. When she attacks, you pay 2, discard 1, and you shoot 4. And if it cancels, then she gets massive power. And she also heals. So you play 4 of this. You usually want to try to play for at least 2 of them on the field. That means you have to have 6 stock, which is not too hard with this deck. So there's that, and then I also play the 2 early out. This has pretty much the best early play condition that it can have. It's 2 or less climaxes in your waiting room. You just play it. You can usually play it as soon as you refresh. You'll want to refresh at about 1.6, 1.5 maybe, and then when it's your turn, you'll get level 2, early level 2. You can play it. You draw 2, discard 1, and it gets power on your opponent's turn, so it makes it hard to reverse. You just have to be careful of anti-cheat backups. I also play one of the clock kick Yuuki, which is debatably bad, but it actually is. It's like alright. I don't really have. I was gonna play 2 of the commanding strength Asuna, but I couldn't find another triple rare in time, so I just decided to throw this in, and it works. Usually, there's no way to check your top part of your deck besides this Silica, but the Silica will take the character if it is a character, so you just kind of have to play it blindly. Hope for the clock kick, and when you attack, you just want to try to sack your opponent and sack the climax out of their deck. So it's not great, but it's okay when you don't have the book for this finisher. I also play 1 commanding strength. Commanding strength has a lot of uses. She can when she attacks, you can pay 1, discard 1 to basically give your entire board a climax effect. So you'll attack, pay 1, discard 1, it gives a +1 soul and 500 power. So you can use this to use your level 3s to side other level 3s, or you can just manipulate soul to hit for exact lethal, or you can use it as a finisher, right? Because you can drop down like these, like these 3 that you don't need last shot. You just attack with this first. If you don't have a climax in play, then they all swing for 3 soul, which is usually fine. You probably want to try to stick 1 or 2 of them. So that's basically the deck. It's pretty standard for SAO, but there's like this weird tech that a lot of people don't run, and I mean, it's basically this is like the best level 1 combo you can play right now, and yeah, this is meta SAO.
Cool. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you too.